I'm here at the Pasadena Antique Mall in Pasadena, California. And I'm talking to, what name are you going by these days, young lady?
Jan.
Jan what?
Bronstein.
Jan Bronstein. Would you spell that, please?
B-R-A-U-N-S-T-E-I-N. Same old Jan.
Same old Jan. Now, Jan, I was wondering, the word around the place here, when I was trying to find you, they told me that you're some sort of subversive radical.
Yeah.
Is there any evidence of that?
It's because I grew up on the LA Free Press.
The LA Free Press.
And 1969 was the pivotal year.
It was the pivotal year.
Yes, because
now,
1969, all these historic things happened.
What are some of the historic things that happened in 1969? The most important one is?
I graduated from high school.
What high school was that?
Grant High School in Van Nuys.
Grant High School in Van Nuys.
And that was pivotal in my life.
Because you thought you would never get out of high school.
That's exactly
Now,
right.
what was your GPA?
GPA, about a B plus maybe. I winged it.
Well, B plus is pretty good.
Yeah.
Now, was that the end of your academic career?
No, I just kept going.
You kept on going. Now, where was the next step on your academic career?
I was a perennial student.
You're a perennial student. Well, where was the? So there was Grant was where?
LA Valley College.
LA Valley College, and what was your major there?
Theater.
Theater. And did you participate in some plays? And what were some of the stellar roles that you had?
Well, my roles, I didn't get a lot at LA Valley because I only stayed for one semester and I was a freshman. So my stellar roles was Sound of Music.
And what part did you play?
Fraulein.
You played Fraulein.
She was the girlfriend of the captain.
The girlfriend of the captain.
Who she got dumped.
Well, it's a tough life.
It's kind of the story of my life. You know, what are you going to do?
And then from there, where did you go on to?
Where did I go? I moved to Victorville.
Victorville, California. That's the Paris of the desert.
It is. It's just the most important place. It's historic. And so I went there, and then I went to Victor Valley College.
Victor Valley College. And did you continue to be a theater arts major? Okay, so you're a theater arts major. Now, did you ultimately get any degrees anywhere along the lines?
Yeah, I got an AA degree at Victor Valley College.
Well, that must be the stellar achievement of your academic life.
It was pretty exciting.
I understand that Harvard graduates, they lie and they say they went there instead.
It's the stepping stone. It's just straight up from there.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a catapult.
And then where did you go after that?
Then I went to San Bernardino State.
San Bernardino State, and what did you achieve there?
Then I achieved a BA and an MA.
A BA and an MA. What was your MA in?
My MA was in public administration.
So you had given up the theater. Is that what happened?
Well, I took a lot of theater classes, but I thought, well, what am I going to do? Like, I got to make a living. You know?
So it kicked in. So how old were you when you decided to change your major to public administration? When you basically sold out the theater?
The reason.
Yes.
The reason that I did that.
Because you grew up? Is that it?
Because I got a job for a city before I went there.
Oh.
Rec and Park.
Recreation Parks. What city?
Quasi-public administrator.
And what city was that?
Hesperia.
So Hesperia. So that's the Manhattan of the desert.
It is. It was quite an exciting place.
I imagine. And
That's where I got on the school board.
So you were on the school board.
I was the youngest school board.
So you were you ran for school board and you won. Yes. Did you ever obtain the most prestigious position, become school board president?
Yes, many times.
And what was the most controversial?
I served 3 terms.
As school board president.
Yeah.
And what was the most controversial piece of school board legislation?
Year-round schools.
Year-round school.
It was huge. It was huge. It was a big deal.
Now, what is the advantage of year-round school?
Kids retain things because in the summer you forget everything, and then you have to come back and kind of start over.
Now, what were the arguments against year-round school?
Vacation schedules of the parents.
Okay.
They said, well, we go on vacation this summer, so what are we going to do if our kid's in school? How are we going to do that?
And what was the answer to that?
It's really better to go on vacation at alternate times because in the summer everybody's on vacation and it's too crowded. So you're lucky that you have time off during the year to go on vacation in the non-traditional vacation periods.
Okay.
See?
And is there any evidence to believe that kids that go school year-round do better academically?
Yes, there are studies that I can't quote now because it's been quite a while since I did that.
Okay. And then what was the pinnacle of your academic career? Claremont, and which there's like 1,000 colleges there.
Claremont Graduate University.
Claremont Graduate University.
When I went, it was called Claremont Graduate School.
Okay, and what did you achieve there?
Well, I was an administrator by this time at JP College, and then I got my PhD.
Where'd you get your PhD?
Claremont graduate.
So you ultimately are a Claremont graduate with a PhD. Now, what year did you get your PhD in?
1981.
1981. Okay. So I was wondering, people with PhDs,
They're
generally
smarter.
generally speaking, in a conversation with them,
Yeah.
generally it takes about 40 seconds before you talk to anyone with a PhD that somehow it's worked into a conversation. I knew you quite a few years before it ever came up.
Well, it was important in my professional PhD related career, but in this kind of work, okay, let me give an example. Okay, about 5 years ago, I took a job being a skipper in the Jungle Cruise at Disneyland.
Now that I would say would be the pinnacle of your career. That'd be the pinnacle of my career.
And they didn't care that I had a PhD. I was the new skipper on the block. So I had to do grad nights, I had to do split shifts, all for minimum wage. And they didn't care if I had a PhD, because these 20-year-olds had seniority. See what I mean? So it's kind of irrelevant once you leave the realm of education.
Now, have you ever played a ringmaster at a circus?
No, but that's a good bucket list item.
Okay, it's one of mine.
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
The Disneyland thing and the ringmaster, I could hang my hat up after that.
Yeah. I did I went to bartending school. That was on my list.